All right. Welcome back, everybody. This is Bruce with the Epic Experiment and Garbage or Great. We are back. We're playing 5 with Bruce tonight. We're going to be playing 5 games of Brawl with the commander of our choosing. Now, the good news tonight is I am going to be playing something different. I'm not playing Ninja Turtles. I'm playing this little guy over here. So, with the development of Strixhaven, Secrets of Strixhaven being out and available to play and enjoy, I decided to go brush off an old Strixhaven commander from the first time round. So this is Hofri Ghostforge. This is a pretty neat take on what Red-White has to offer. So let's walk our way through the deck, and then we will go and play some games with it. So, Hofri is 3 red-white for a 4/5 legendary creature dwarf cleric. Spirits you control gets +1/+1 of trample and haste. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, exile. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Except it's a spirit in addition to its other types, and it has when this token leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's graveyard. So what this makes this pretty cool is if a creature dies, it goes to the graveyard, then you get a copy of it. So let's say this Solemn Silmaracum dies. I've already got the creature, the land, as it enters the battlefield. I drew the card when it dies, and then it will come back as a copy and get me the land all over again, and get me, then when it dies again, I get another card. So it's a pretty handy card. So, you have cards like this that have got all sorts of enter the battlefield triggers. So we've got things like Spirit Companion, for instance, or Wall of Omens. These things are useful things, and then when they die, they get things back. We have other things that are just generically good. So Selfless Spirit, this is a really useful one to protect your board. It's already a spirit, so it gets the buff. But then when you sacrifice it to give your board indestructibility, you will get the Selfless Spirit to come right back. Alright, other cards like this Pilgrim of the Ages is surprisingly interesting. When it enters, you get to go find a basic, put it in your hand, and you can, when it dies, you get to do it again. And then you can return it from your graveyard to your hand for 6. So you can do something like that with something like Quintorius here. No, sorry. Quintorius, Field Historian, 3 red-white for a 2/4 legendary creature Elephant Cleric. Spirit you control gets +1/+0. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. So this means that when the card dies, your Hofri is going to see it and going to exile it and have it leave the graveyard to put a copy into play. Quintorius, if it's on the field, will see that and give you a 3/2. And then you can go and, when it dies, it goes back to the graveyard. You can then use it again for something else. So it leaves your graveyard for something else. It seems like a pretty cool way to use stuff. So we've got a bunch of stuff up here. And then we've got some ways to sacrifice and control sacrificing of when our creatures are. So Goblin Bombardment is probably the best one. Ashnod's Altar is pretty good. And this Oracle Dark Dweller Dark Dweller Oracle is pretty strong too. So it's a fun build. We're going to take it into the arena and we're going to play and see how we fare. As always, if you'd like the full deck list, it's down below in the description. You can check it out by all means. I encourage you to do so. Let's go play. The goal, as with every night, is to go with 3 and 2 or better. I've been fooling around with it for a bit, so we'll see. Maybe it does well. Maybe we hit a whole bunch of really powerful commanders and struggle. I don't know. We'll see. Dina Essence Brew. This one is very, very powerful. Alright, so this looks... I don't love this. I have 3 mana, I have a Surveil, and I need some interaction. So I think we keep it, but Dina is crazy good. So, we're playing landfall stuff. Great. We're going to play Elegant Parlor. Do I want another land? I probably do, don't I? Okay. So we're getting bigger and we're attacking Bob. Okay. And this one's different. I don't really have a play here, so we're just gonna end the turn. I'm not discarding my whole hand to draw 2 cards. That objectively. So next turn I'm gonna have to play Cosmic Grand Zenith. I am imagining one of these cards is a removal spell. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, put a +1 counter on this creature. This could get out of control pretty promptly. The last time I saw this deck, the green... that's usually a combo. So what are we doing with Devoted Druid? This is usually never good for me. So it means infinite mana. I'm sure it's coming. Okay. We're going to play this, and we'll play Cosmic Grand Zenith. I do not love this. It probably dies, let's be real. It probably dies here. Or this makes infinite mana this turn. That's kind of what I'm anticipating here, that they've got ways to make infinite mana without too much hardship here. And then I am dead to this. But we're more likely got... Okay, we got the removal spell. Now, what does this do? Yeah, what are we doing? I see. Alright, well, we're going to go for this guy. And we got to play it for this, and we're going to make some 2-1s. We got to sacrifice a creature to get... Okay. This could be problematic. But at least we have something down. I'm hoping this is just a value-devoted druid as opposed to like actually the combo-tastic variety. But I have no way of actually knowing that. So... I don't know what my opponent is. I really have a hard time predicting what my opponent is doing here. You're going to sacrifice the Willow. Oh, no, we're putting things on Willow Geist. Does it have trample? No, it does not. Oh, it does have trample. Well, I think I have to trade Willow Geist, trade for the Willow Geist here. If he attacks, I block. And I take some damage, but... Yeah, I gotta double block this thing. I got it 1 and 2. And we're gonna go just like that. He's probably got a trick. Instant speed removal, here we come. But I've got to try and block this thing, otherwise it can get out of control. Okay. Alright, I don't hate that. Okay. Well, that is less than ideal. Let's see. Well, I think I go like this. And I guess I go like this, huh? Put the sack outlet on the board. Yeah, we're not gonna get Overlord on long time. Gala Greeters. Okay. Okay, my turn. So that doesn't work right now. So do I go for this Quintorius? I think I go for Quintorius. Maybe I'm in trouble, but I think that's what the play is. Because I really do want that Cosmic Grand Zenith back online. Right? Oh, beginning of your end step. I don't know what's happening. Grave Pact. Well, that's not good news. So, we really want to do this. Ah, good. Okay. Now what? My turn. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this? If your opponent controls more lands than you, you may search. That doesn't really do me a ton of good. Well, we're just going to resolve Hofri here. We're just going to have to go with it. Well, I don't really want to attack because this Grave Pact is problematic. I think I say no. And turn. Alright, well, we got lots of things. Our opponent can sack creatures at will here, though, which is kind of a problem. And this is very slow and pedantic right now. I don't know what they're doing. Opponent, what are we doing right now? I don't love this, to say the least. I really, really, really want to use this Captivating Crew here, but I don't know how to get there. Beginning of your end step. X is 3. I don't think this does more for my opponent what he thinks it does. Okay, you kill you. Yeah, okay. I lose a bunch of things, but I gotta sacrifice a creature, and I get it back. And I get sacrifice a creature, and that's fine. Yeah, that doesn't work the way he thinks it does, and that's a problem. I got left on the board and he did not. Alright, so 1-0. I guess through some sort of weird, like, my opponent didn't know what my deck did. Which is, you know, cool and all. Alright, let's try again. Want to know is nice. A good start. Even better when they don't understand what your deck does. They haven't seen Hofri in a while. Most of these opponents have not really seen Hofri since Strixhaven came out, you know, call it 4 or 5 years ago. Hey, Bay, huh? I'm going to need... Okay. I don't hate this. So this bounces or puts the Hey Bay somewhere else, maybe. Exile target on everything. I'm going to play this, and then I'll play the Pathway as a red, and I'll get Ocelot Pride down. And then we are really hoping we get cooked with some gas here. Alright, we play the red. We play the Ocelot Pride. Because he's playing 5-color good stuff, he could absolutely have a piece of removal here. Lightning Strike or anything that kills that thing. Oh, Exploration, you say. Well, that's less good for us. Oh, okay. Well, we are going to attack. I don't have a lot of other plays right now. We are just going to now have to rely on cats, I guess? That seems dubious. Now, I wonder what our opponent is doing. Sanctum. Okay, well, that's less good for us. That's a lot of land, you my friend. Sanctum. Okay. Top target thing. This deck is usually problematic. And the fact that my opponent is sitting on a whole lot of mana there. Ah, I see. Well, we are attacking. So we want to flash this in at the end step. We're going to get rid of this stupid thing because that's going to be a real problem for us in about 2 seconds. But this is also a problem, and he's just full of that stuff. Well, okay, you got this, and we're going to have to kill this thing here. Yeah, you can die. That can go away. I don't really care for it, particularly. I mean, he's... Oh, okay. I am dead now. I'm literally dead to this. Like, I'm not gonna be able to beat this. Yeah, okay. Sure. So, I think the correct response is this, actually. Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is like, I'm super dead to this. Because this is going to, yeah, this is not going to work out well for me here. There's just too much value generated. And I'm not stuck on 2 mana. Like, and now he's just casting card draw spells. Like, this is just going to be a disaster for me. Like, under no uncertain terms. Okay, what does that do for me? Really not a lot. So, okay. So if I attack with Ocelot Pride, what happens then? He loads up on it. So actually, I think the best play is here, where we do this. Take action. We're going to put a Plains in our hand. Because we are going to need to get out from our jam and our mana. But our opponents out-ramped us pretty significantly. We just can't, we are not in a position to attack. It's a problem. Yeah, we're going to get whittled away by this thing, and then we're going to get overwhelmed by this thing. So, like, we're going to not, like, I'm not going to concede to this there, folks, but, like, we are in big doggy doo-doo. Big doggy doo-doo, because I need to, yeah, it just makes all the things. Discards a card for each shrine. So, like, really, we're going to have no hand next turn, because we're going to get stripped for 5. And then, like, oh, even better. I don't know what we do about this particularly, folks. I don't know how we do it. And they're going to play another thing. And then we make more things. And then they're all humongous. And we just concede. Good game. We are dead. Very, very dead. That Hey Bay card is very strong. And it's kind of a problem to deal with. But anyway, 1-1. It didn't help that we stumbled mightily on our mana. Like the turn 2 Ocelot Pride is a nice start, but it doesn't get you far when you don't really follow that up with anything. So, Ocelot Pride's unlikely to get you to victory unless you can do some shenanigans with it. So, and another Hey Bay deck. Well, okay, well, I guess maybe this time we may fare better. I have my doubts, but we can try. We are going to try. Okay, so I guess we keep that because we go turn 2 Arcane Signet, turn 3 Bender and Waterskin. Maybe we get there with something. I don't know. We gotta find a thing to get us the win. But our opponent is going to be playing Mox Amber. It's fine. Okay. Well, all right. Okay. So I guess we go Ocelot Pride. Let it make our opponent use a piece of removal on it because he's going to do that. Yep. Here it comes. Piece. Nope. No piece of removal. Okay. What does this do? Command. Okay. We play land. We attack. We attack. What does opponent do? Opponent. Okay. We play this. Do you wish to counter it? No, you do not. Okay, we play this. How about this? You wish to counter this? No, you do not. End turn. We make a kitty. Alright, so we do have a way now to protect Ocelot Pride if our opponent decides to target it. We need a veritable miracle to happen now. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature card from the mana by X. Well, we're not there yet. I have one of these to play. Alright, well then we attack, and then we'll play this Venerable War Singer after this. I would like to get... I don't know what's happening here. I don't know how this is going to pay off a whole lot for us, but that's the plan. We're going to hopefully get there. Oh, we made City's Blessing. Well, that's good news. That means we gives us a little more in the way of tool. Yes, you have land. You need lands. You have a commander, though. You could play your commander. Oh, you don't have a green. Well, I feel very sad for you. All right, we are going to go Hofri, I think. Maybe he's got a counterspell, but I think we play Hofri here. I think Hofri would be very desirable. Okay, and then we attack with all the things. Now, I don't know if he's got trick or counter. No, we're just gonna blitz it. Okay, that seems okay. I don't mind. Okay, well, we are now, like, we're doing okay. We are in a pretty good spot. And our opponent scoops. Okay, and just like that, we are 2-1. These are quick games tonight, folks. Good heavens. Okay. All right, I got it. Let's try one more. 2-1. Let's see what we can do. If there are commanders you'd like to see built, and here on Brawl, please let me know. Put them down in the description down below. We're playing Vivi. Well, this... Good heavens, folks. I don't know what's happening tonight. We are legitimately running the gamut of just awful commanders to play against. Okay. I really hope I rip a basic land here next. That is not a basic land. This charitable levy is going to hurt, and we're going to likely be cooked by our opponent's stuff. However, charitable levy will slow them down. It'll be like a speed bump, so to speak. Yeah, it's a speed bump. The blanking on it is a problem. Now, he's going to let this resolve because he's not going to know what it does. If he counters it, I will laugh. Oh, no. That's terrible for us. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we got to get... This is going to be a bit of a mess. Oh, no. All right. Well, he doesn't... I mean, I'm waiting there. That is not the same as playing your VV on turn 3 like that. So he's in the same boat we're in, and he's hoping he draws a land card here. And I bet he does, but, I mean, that's borderline hilarious, but... Oh, the fact that I haven't seen a land come down right now out of his hand is maybe hopeful that he's... Oh, no, there it is. Never mind. Never mind. Do we draw land? We drew a land. Okay, so what are we doing here? I guess we go this? This feels bad, bro. I don't like this. This is where we also eat a Spell Pierce. He goes Spell Pierce and then makes me eat my thing. Okay, Brainstorm is less bad. I'm glad Vivi's not on the battlefield, but it won't be long, and we will be dealing with a Vivi, and we may die. I don't know what else to tell you, folks. We just may die, straight up, because we had a tough start getting off the blocks, and now we're hoping to goodness our opponent bungles this a bit so we can get back in it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Oh, well, there she is. Or he, whatever. Bauble, yeah, take one. Yep. And it won't be long. We put another thing down, and I take two, and then I really, really desperately need another land here. Like, if I don't hit another land, I think I have to concede. Oh, there it is. Cool. That's a thing. Yeah, I don't know what to say. If I don't rip a land, I am probably just having to concede here. Because our opponent's got an active VV. I don't have... like the other alternative, I draw a piece of removal, which would get me out of some of the jam, but I don't know what to say. I would need a Source of Plowshares or equivalent. I couldn't just try and burn it. I would need to kill it with something. Yeah, it does. We draw a card. What does it say? That's perfect. We make Vivi go away. That probably is the best pick we could have. Because now they don't even get the benefit of killing the Sky Cave Apparition. That's perfect, actually. And that's... you put it back in your command zone. We know this is what the play is. Come on, opponent. Oh, I don't know what our opponent's doing right now. Asleep at the wheel? See, even if you kill it, you don't get the counters back on it. So I'm pretty down with this. This is a pretty good play for us, and that means next turn we can, like, if they didn't get it back. What? Why? You should have been afforded the chance to put it back in your command zone? Uh-huh. You wasted that spell on that? I am very confused right now, folks. This is not what I anticipated. This feels very dubious. I mean, sure, I guess, but you get your thing. I mean, I guess, because it still ends up exiled. Like, you don't get the payback. That feels really weird. Why would you have done that? And then, I mean, unless they punt it here and, like, they leave it in exile. You left it in exile? I mean, okay, I guess. I don't really know what else to say other than cool. That's very strange. So they are without their commander. And yeah, okay. Like that, our opponent blew it and we get a win. So we're 3-1. One more to go. That was a very strange game. That's not normally how that happens. When you're playing a top tier commander like that, you kind of like expect your opponent to be familiar with what some of the lines of play, and at the very least, how to put their commander back in their command zone. But I'll take the W. Don't get me wrong. It's a little bit strange though, but I'll take the weird happening, so to speak, for a free win, so to speak. Oh. Okay, so we're doing the Gishath. Okay, so this is a terrible hand. I cannot keep this. Not even pretending. Like, no. This isn't a lot better. I think I gotta go one lower. Like, I need to see something in my hand. Okay, so maybe, okay. Alright, that doesn't count. Alright, it's fine. We gotta win. I guess that doesn't count. No one played a card, so that's not even, that will not count. We will play one more game, because that was dreadful. I mean, I'll take the gold, but that was dreadful, because our opponent didn't even so much as play a card before they scooped, which is, I mean, maybe they were trying to curve. I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even explain those. But we've been expedient tonight for sure through our games. It has helped that our opponents have also helped us by punting a bunch and just generally not being particularly good at what they're doing. Okay. The Witherbloom, the Balancer. Okay, I haven't seen this one yet. This is the new Witherbloom commander. What does this do for me? Yeah, they were keeping this. This is actually pretty reasonable. We do need some more lands to get to Overlord and this thing. I don't think this is actually that good a card. But we'll be okay. We're gonna Sundown. Valentin. Well, I can't stop Valentin. I want to see what's next though. Like I'm not worried. Although this does house our deck. If a non-token creature an opponent controls you would die, exile instead. So this thing needs to go. Okay. Alright, we hold tight here. Because I'm going to try and ambush it with Cathar Commando. He's likely not expecting me to ambush him like this. Oh, it's Minache. Well, we're just going to get rid of it then. This thing can die. I am not dealing with that because that is legitimately a problem for my deck. When this dies, Red Mercenary. Okay, that's fine. But I can't very well let that thing float around because I will lose to that very rapidly. Okay, I don't love ramping my opponent, but I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Doom. So our opponent has leaned into playing things that... Okay, we're going to play Ash. I'm not attacking, believe it or not, because I'm not the beat deck. So he's playing little things that are going to allow him to make other tokens. And I'm not entirely sure as to why. That's okay, but Lord Skitter is absolutely a problem. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Okay, we need this. So this is going to be this thing coming down with this to kill Lord Skitter. That can go away. I am not dealing with that. Yeah, no, it's fine. So this is Witherbloom affinity. So I need to kill that somehow. I don't know how I'm killing it. There's a land. Ow. This is a problem. I don't know what to do with this thing. So this thing has instant sorcery spells. You have affinity for creatures. So what am I seeing? Like, what are the sort of spells I'm going to see? I don't know. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Well, okay. You discard this one and this one? That doesn't seem like the worst thing. But that seems like a very expensive spell for not a lot of value. I mean, sure. I guess. What I really want to do next turn, I don't want him to like not attack. Is what I kind of want. And then us to be able to use Hofri to get it down to use maybe use Aho. Aho is a okay. Well, he's gonna do it for me. We gotta do this, right? Well, we do this. Submit 4. We make this thing go away. This thing go away. Because this makes it 2-2. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking some beats, I guess. That's not great news for me. What is this thing? Why? Yes. Well, I block this thing and I block this thing. So the giant drag is a problem. There's no doubt about it. Okay. So I guess you play charitable or go Hofri, and I can't stop that, so I may as well attack. Like, there's really not a lot of value to be gained by trying and not attack. I mean, I definitely need. I don't know what I need here, actually, folks. Jadar. Okay. Like, the Soul Warden may be very helpful here, but I'm not seeing anything where I'm like, I'm desperately frightened of this stuff. But anyway, okay. This is a cool commander, though. I like this, and I kind of like the direction they've taken it, where they've played lots of tokens and things that are going to help cut down the cost on Witherbloom. But well, anyway, we're going to get Overlord here, and I think, well, eventually we're going to get Overlord. Huh. I don't know, folks. I don't know. Our opponent has to attack with Witherbloom, I think. Grave Dig. Okay, well, you can't cast that right now, but anyway, alright. I can't stop that either. Okay, cool. Cool talk, bro. Okay, you make a thing, I gain a life. Okay, well, okay, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. Play this. Alright. So, if I attack with that, it's going to get bigger. Okay, we're going to attack. Okay. And I will sack it to the Dark Dweller Oracle if my opponent doesn't kill it already. I need to get rid of some of these things. I don't know what he's... Like, I don't know what the story is here, but I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I would very much like you to block with some of your tokens. That's what I really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I want you to do that, exactly that. Sure. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to. So we're in pretty decent shape, but our opponent is going to play the Lord Skitter, and well, I don't think I have too many ways to get things back per se, but I don't really. I will kill Lord Skitter with the Overlord because he is going to attack. Like, there's no doubt about it, and like for all the work he did to hit me with Witherbloom. The Soul Warden has gone and given me back every point of life I lost. Yeah, that's fine. I can't stop that. I'm not going to try. I can't stop that. Yeah, no. I can't stop that. Okay. You got it, my man. So the real question is, what are these two cards, and what does he have left? You should have attacked with it or something. Sure. Sure. I mean, seems reasonable. That's not that... I mean, that's an interesting spell. I don't know if that's good a spell, but it's interesting. Toss to editor. Yeah, you make it thin. I gain a life. Okay, well, I think I attack with this. And I have to burn this thing out. Now, I would dearly like for my opponents to block the Overlord. Ah, you are you? Well, that's delightful. Sure. It will die, and it will come back, and we'll kill some more things. This can die. We will kill this thing. Yeah. Okay. Our opponent's seen enough. That's that. They don't know what to do with us, and that's the advantage of playing a commander that they have not seen very much of. So we went 4-1 there, mostly because our opponents either misplayed or didn't know what they were up to. So, thank you very much for stopping in. We'll check in and watch 5 with Bruce today. We played 5 games of Brawl with Hofri. And we went 4-1. That's not a bad record. Again, the deck list is in the description. You can check it out along with all the other deck lists I've showcased here on the channel. They're all available on our Moxfield account. You're welcome to check them all there. You can find our social media, so you can check out all the cool things we're doing on